Traveling to Route 66.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the game. As you can see here, we are playing on Route 66, which means it's going to be a payload map. We got the, let me take a look here, my bad. We got the Blue Crew, and we also have the Barbaric Esports. I like that name, Barbaric Esports. That's a pretty interesting name. Anyway, we're going to hop out here. It looks like, oh, wow, right off the bat, Blue Crew is doing a very interesting team here.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink the coffee.
What happened to you, people? Hey!
What happened to you?
I'm sorry, Reinhardt.
Let me actually switch the names real quick. Okay.
Check this out!
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It's not fighting by your side, man.
Oh, you always very charming. Let's show them what we can do.
Let's actually take a look at this Lucio cam while we're waiting on it. Game paused already. What's going on, squad? Oh, come on, says Calypso. Well, well, well. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. If you're new here, please leave a follow. In the meantime, it looks like we got a pause already waiting out. Looks like somebody from the Barbaric team had to leave for a second there. 5 frames per second. Oh, 5 frames per second. Not good, guys. Looks like they have a little bit of a ping issue there, or a frames issue there. I don't know what's going on. Still waiting on Route 66, though. Blue Crew versus Barbaric. Very interesting to see what these teams have to offer. Actually, I'm actually going to go into, while we're waiting, I'm going to go look at their stats. Overbuff.com. I think it's overbuff.com, right? Let's look up Blue. What's his name? View career profile. Interesting guy. I wonder if I can actually see his like battle tag. I'd love to see his battle tag, because then I could take a look at what kind of player he is. Actually, I think we have the roster right here. Let's take a look at the roster for you guys and see what kind of damage. Is there anybody in specific you guys want to take a look at the roster for? Because I'm just going to look at a couple people in general. Let's go ahead and first let's take a look at Globex. Globex plays mostly Zarya with a little bit of time on Genji as well. Very good Zarya ratio, that's for sure. Let's see. Can't find it. Let's take a look at his stats, man. So his skill has gone down from 3,500 to 3,400 in the last month or so. Last few days, actually. These things are interesting. Holy cow, I've never seen this website before. This is called Overbuff. I don't think you guys can see it, but, you know, it's pretty interesting either way. So it looks like he mains Zarya for defense, and then plays Genji for offense. And we might see a little bit of Widowmaker out of him as well. Glowbox, keep him in your light. Keep him in mind. Already, let's give him the R. Here we go, back in the game, guys. I hope the names haven't switched up on me, man. Sweet Junior is still on the Blue Crew. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're back in the game. It looks like we got very, very interesting team composition, especially from the Blue Crew. They actually have a Reaper, which you rarely see. We got a Reaper, we got a Hanzo. Oh man, this is gonna be an awesome game. I might actually start out with the Hanzo cam. 2 McCrees. This is gonna be awesome. Is there any specific hero you guys would like to see? Because I know McCree can be a huge, you know, you rarely see him, so it can be really fun to watch McCree play.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Look at that USA flag he's got on his back. Very cool. It's a good looking McCree right there. He's got a golden gun too. It's about to go in. Anna's got a cool skin. I like that skin for Anna as well. So we're going to actually start out the game with the Hanzo cam. Checking out Zab as the Hanzo. Looks like they're going to play an offensive Hanzo with a McCree. Very interesting picks here. McCree, to me, almost acts as a secondary sniper, right? So it looks like they're going to try to get as much damage with the Hanzo and with the McCree behind that Reinhardt shield. Looks like we got Barbaric Esports sitting here on the attack. Ready to go. Look at that Reinhardt just jumping back and forth. Chill out, man. Hanzo's going to go ahead and try to mark this team as soon as he can. What he doesn't know is that Blue Crew is actually holding very far back. You can almost see him in the background there. So look, they notice that there's nobody on the cart or even near the cart. So Hanzo's going to go Zarya very quickly. Oh, interesting play. Goes Hanzo just to get that mark out. And quickly goes Zarya. Switches over. Let's take a look at the Soldier cam. Soldier trying to get in there, do a little bit of damage, but staying mostly behind his Reinhardt's shield. They're going to go ahead and push this cart. And the Blue Crew is really going to hold up at Big Earl's gas station. Holding up very well behind their Reinhardt's shield. Reinhardt comes out with his huge golden axe and tries to push everyone back. Gets behind in front of the cart and says, "No sir, not today." Unfortunately, his shield goes down slightly. Soldier going in trying to get a lot of damage on this Reinhardt. And Reinhardt finally goes down. Both Reinhardts go down for both teams. Soldier looks over and sees that there's a McCree out of place. Going to try to get this McCree if he can. Takes out the McCree as well. Going to go for the D.Va in the corner. D.Va's getting taken out as well. Looks like a lot of people are falling back for Team Barbaric Esports. Or, yeah. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Team Blue Crew losing a lot of people at this point. Soldier's going to try to get in and capitalize this as much as he can, but he gets put to sleep and has to fall back to his medic. Going to see if he can't possibly take out this Anna in the corner there. Notices that he's got a sniper behind him. Or is that? No, it's a Genji. He tries to take out this Genji. Got the Genji in his sight and solo ults just for the Genji. Interesting play. Gonna continue it out. Gonna try to take out this D.Va and this Anna. Unfortunately, he just can't get her. Gonna get this Anna if he can. Come on, get that shot. There he goes. Easy. Gonna try to get this Lucio who stood right in front of him, surprisingly. But he's not gonna have enough health. He's gonna have to fall back to a heal or something. Let's take a look at Zarya here. Zarya on the red team is going to get easily taken out. Let's hop back over to the Reinhardt cam here. We got our defensive Reinhardt really trying to push back his Joey Ravioli. Joey Ravioli, what a guy. Got a golden hammer and everything. So it looks like Blue Crew is going to hold this point. But at the same time, Barbaric Esports did a great push back there. Let's see if Blue Crew can hold it for much longer. Reinhardt v. Reinhardt. Looks like it's going to be Gold Axe versus Gold Axe. What do you know? Reinhardt's really good standing here just trying to take this Zarya move. It looks like they might be in the middle of something drastic. McCree tries to get in a huge Zarya pick, but unfortunately he does not get that many kills. But it does look like Team Barbaric Esports is going to clean up at this point. Oh yeah, there it goes. The kills are coming in slowly but surely for Barbaric Esports. They're going to go ahead and take this point. With their Anna on the point there. It looks like Blue Crew really won't be able to contest this. Looks like Soldier's going to go ahead in here and try to do a little more poke damage on the Barbaric Esports team. So it sounds like Hanzo's got his ultimate ready, and I kind of want to... Oh no, Genji's got his ultimate ready, and I kind of want to see what that's going to fall into there. Let's take a look at the Genji cam. Here's a Genji cam, boys. He might pull out his ult any second now. Playing a defensive Genji. Very interesting pick. Knows he's got a... knows he's going to put this in there at any moment. He's going to... Actually, looks like he's going to strike right now. Falls back. Gets a good reflect. Unfortunately, it's not enough to push anybody off quite yet. Going to go in for that Zarya. Possibly get this McCree. Pulls out his ult. Here we go, baby. Going to get this McCree. Take him down very quickly. Going for the medic as well. Unfortunately, does not miss it and gets taken out by the Zarya. 1 kill. Actually, it looked like 3 kills possibly for the Genji. Very good ult there, man. And here comes the respawn. Let's hop over to Soldier and see what he's doing on the defensive side or offensive side. They are pushing the cart now that they have their Genji Genji's ult out of the way. But gets taken out by a D.Va in the background. At the same time, Anna's going to try to keep some people alive, as is Lucio. But it looks like Genji and Reinhardt are going to stop this cart from moving any farther forward. Let's see if we can't get a look at the Reinhardt cam. Reinhardt's in here doing a little bit of work with that golden hammer of his. As you can see, it really is stalling. We really are waiting for all the ults to pop up. It looks like we have 3 ults ready for the blue crew, which means that at any moment they can pull it out and actually take this point for their own. Joey Ravioli actually puts down his hammer down, but it's not enough. And in response, Glovellax takes out his own hammer down, gets a D.Va. He's going to try to get this Anna as well. Doesn't quite get her and falls back to the cart. And I think this might be the point for them. Looks like we got 3 people down for blue crew. And while Barbaric Esports is totally on fire. Way to go, team. Now let's go back. Let's actually take a look at the Genji cam, if I'm not mistaken. See what Genji's doing up here. Of course, Genji wants to get in a sneak attack, right? Blue crew really is having a hard time defending. They got 3 minutes to defend this point. So that means they got to go through possibly about 3 pushes, right? They got 3 pushes to really go through. It looks like Genji's going to go in there. Do a little bit of damage on the Soldier, not quite enough. He's really just waiting for a time to poke in behind him. Maybe he can get his ult up. In the meantime, it looks like no ults are ready. The only ult that we have is Zarya's ult, and she's not going to use hers until she has a McCree ult ready with her. And now she does have that McCree ult ready, and let's see if we can't take a look at Zarya. Oh, Genji actually pops out his ult. Oh, just hear it in the background. But he's not going to get too many kills. Takes out a Lucio, though. Very well played. And in fact, that's going to be a team wipe. Oh, man. I'm so sad I missed that one, guys. Same going in on the Genji. I'm going to have to give him some credit, man. Where is he at? Where is he at? Very well done by the Same, man. Now, Same's going to hop back in there and hopefully get a couple more kills. What he's really doing is just building up that ult, and the minute he gets that ult, he pops it. So whenever he gets his ult, I'm going to hop back to him. In the meantime, I'm going to hop over to this Soldier who's got his ult ready. Probably going to pull it out within a couple seconds here. Going to wait till that Reinhardt shield goes down. Once it's down, he knows that he can actually pop his ult. There are no mercies on either team, meaning there's not going to be any rezzing for either one. And at this point, it looks like Soldier's going to go in there, get powered up, and put his sights on. Not many people behind him, but they do have a Soldier he can take out. There he goes, takes him out. Tries to get some damage on the Reinhardt, but unfortunately, Reinhardt's got a full shield up already. So he's not going to be able to get too much damage out there. Got a nice golden gun, though. Alfredo Jones looking good, man. Gonna try to get the Soldier in the left-hand side. And it looks like really they're just waiting for Genji to get his ult. Same's going to get his ult, and when he does, he's going to go in there and get another huge kill. In fact, I kind of want to get on his cam right now because he's getting pretty close. Trying to take out this McCree in the back. McCree looks like he has his ult, as does Zarya, but it's really hard to pull out the Zarya-McCree combo. But Same gets taken out by McCree in the end. Unfortunately, that does look like a team wipe for Team Barbaric Esports, though. Team Blue Crew is really holding it together. Lucio's actually out front, helping his team stay together in the front so that the cart can fall backwards. And this is a good-looking game so far, guys. Everybody's getting their ults together. It doesn't really look like anybody's keeping their ult too long. Let's take a look at Same, because he's going to have his ult. He has his ult now, and he might pull it out any second here. He's going to wait for the perfect timing, but really, he just goes in there and he just... Yeah, there he goes. He just knocks him down with his friends, with his Reinhardt's, what's it called? With his Reinhardt's hammer down. That means that he has the cleanup, and he goes in there and cleans up the entire team. Huge plays by Same there. Now we know the guy to follow. When he has his ult, you better be watching. It looks like Esports, Barbaric Sports, is going to try to get a last-ditch push, but it's not going to be quite enough. The cart is at overtime. They finally pull out their Graviton Bomb, but nobody's there to capitalize on it, so it really doesn't do too much damage. Zarya's going to get taken out. The cart's not going to get pushed, and that is the game. Blue Crew holding 1 point back, 2 points for the Barbaric Esports team.
Score 0-2.
0-2, but we do have the team switching sides now. And welcome to the stream, Agent Sly. Jawaya, welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't already left a follow, please do. It definitely helps out the stream. But let me know what you guys think, who you guys want me to watch. I loved watching Same. Whenever he gets his ult, I'm going to keep watching him, man, because he was putting out work right there. So if you guys didn't notice, what was happening was there was a combo going on with the Reinhardt and with Same. And so what they would do is Reinhardt would actually hammer down, isolating his opponents and making them basically stunned. And then Same would just clean up with his ult, hopping from one person to the next and just destroying them. Very clean. Now let's actually take a look at the defensive team here. We do have another McCree coming out. Graffiti, huge McCree fan apparently, playing offense and defensive McCree. I gotta give McCree some more love, man. But Graffiti for the Barbaric team. I kind of want to see some epic headshots from this guy, right? It's very hard to play McCree in competitive. I do not see it very often, but when it happens, man, it's glorious, or it can be glorious. Looks like they're trying to get that McCree Zarya combo to work, which would be epic if they could. I would love to see that. Ooh, gotta stay hydrated, guys. Oh, one moment. Now let's take a look at this McCree cam. So it looks like Team Barbaric is going to hold back. Is going to hold back. McCree's going to try to get a couple headshots on the Diva, but doesn't quite get anything to connect because of that shield that both teams have up. Let's take a look and see if McCree can't get some sick kills, man. Go in there, McCree. Do work. He's going to stay back here, really sniping out with his teammates. Doing some excellent damage, though, especially on that Reinhardt shield and on the Diva. Now, it looks like he's going to fall over to the side here. Maybe get this Ana if he can. Going to roll forward, try for the Ana kill. Gets a huge headshot on Ana. Very nice play by McCree. You guys can see McCree paying off in dividends now. He might get this Diva as well. Diva's not in her mech. Oh, stunned soldier headshots him. Very clean, very well done. Excellent work by Graffiti here. It looks like the McCree's paying off in dividends, and he takes out Sam as well. Huge plays. Might actually pull out his ult right here, and here we go, babe. Oh, triple kill. Excellent gameplay by Graffiti. That was huge. Huge, huge, huge. Oh my gosh, he just wiped the entire team by himself, participating in every single one of those kills. Very well played. It looks like Team Blue Crew might actually have to hold back because their McCree, Team Barbaric Esports, their McCree is on fire. I'm gonna actually keep an eye on this guy, man. Looks like we don't have any ults right just yet, but it looks like we do have a Genji ult. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the Genji cam because when he goes in pretty hard. Oh, Genji goes in and tries to get her ult out. Here he goes, taking out the Ana. Very well played. Gonna go over, take out McCree, who tried to hide in a corner. It's no use, man. You can't get away. And Genji cleans up the board. 5K overall. Team Barbaric Esports goes from being dominant to being completely dominated. And now we're going to have them, Team Blue Crew, actually take this point pretty decisively. It doesn't look like there will be much of a contestation here. Maybe a slight contest. Let's see how this goes. Genji's actually holding them off, making sure that they can't get in. He's going to come in and try to get some more damage on the point, but that point's going to be taken pretty decisively. Let's see if Genji can't come in and get some background feed in the back there, but let's actually take a look at the Reinhardt cam now for the defensive team. Looking at Joey Ravioli here. Oh, that's the offensive team. My bad, y'all. I meant this guy. Looking at Globex here. He's got his ult and he's ready to hammer down. I don't know if he's going to use it quite yet, but he does have his soldier ready. There he goes, hammers down, and the soldier just might pop his ult as well to capitalize on the stuns. Oh, Reinhardt gets pinned. Unfortunately, he does get taken down by the enemy Reinhardt. Let's take a look at what the enemy Reinhardt's doing right now. Slowly but surely pushing the cart with that big, nice golden hammer. Gonna try to take out the Zarya right here. Unfortunately, he can't do too much damage. Hits the Lucio, but doesn't quite get him, but his friends pick him off for him in the end there. And Reinhardt's just gonna push the cart. Push the cart like a strong man he is. Let's get back to McCree cam. See if McCree can do some work. Graffiti in the house, baby. For Barbaric Esports, he's going to try to take out this Genji, but unfortunately Genji deflects all his shots. McCree looking for another shot on the soldier possibly. Sees a chance, might get a high noon out here. Here we go, man. Oh man, but doesn't quite get it off. Genji doesn't get killed, and Reinhardt puts up a shield, so it doesn't get too much with that kill, but does cause people to be on their defenses. Oh, here comes that huge nerf. Unfortunately, it's not enough, and he does kill the D.Va who nerfed him. Let's see if McCree can get any more interesting headshots. That was such an epic play from McCree. I'm gonna have to go back and highlight that. Let's go ahead and get some sick headshots from McCree. Going in, trying to take that shield out. Unfortunately, Reinhardt's getting too much damage on him. They're gonna try to come from the right flank, or I guess left flank in this case. Blue Crew's trying to push from the top. Genji's gonna deflect, but it looks like McCree's gonna stun a ton of people. At this point, Reinhardt's gonna hammer down and actually take Reinhardt v Reinhardt battle. McCree's trying to get in there, do some extra damage. He's buffed up by Lucio now. Oh, and everybody's popping their ults now, guys. It's going in. McCree has to actually fall back because he hears the soldier ult, but actually takes out Sama in the process, which is a very good pick, especially since Sama is one of the bigger ults in the game. Pulls out his high noon, but isn't really going to get too much. Maybe gets a soldier. Unfortunately, he has the shield up, so looks like Team Barbaric Esports is actually going to take this point once again. I'm sorry, Team Blue Crew is going to take this point very decisively. It's a very similar point. Just like last game, we still have 3 minutes to go. So can Blue Crew pull this together and bring it to the final point, getting them 3 points to Barbaric's only 2? Let's take a look and see. Actually, it looks like we got Zarya up top who got put to sleep but not capitalized on. So she's going to just fall back, get some heals as you do. Looks like we don't have too many ults ready. We do have a Mercy now for the Blue Crew, meaning that they're going to have res. They're going to be able to come back. Hammer down from Globex, but it's not going to get too many people. D.Va's going to try to get up top. Unfortunately, she gets pushed back as well. Oh, huge push in by Reinhardt. He's going to try to get there Lucio, but Lucio just hops away. Oh, Fire Will comes out from Zarya. And who's it going to take out? Doesn't seem to take out anybody. Because now Blue Crew's really got that push going in. They get to that next point. And they only got 1 more point to go, guys. Looks like they're actually doing pretty well in holding that point. And that is victory. Well played. GG to the blue team.
Final score 3-2.
And that's going to mean that Blue Crew takes the lead. It's going to be a 0-1 match so far. Let me change the scores here for you guys. Score for the Blue Crew is going to be 1. And you guys get to watch this awesome Zenyatta clip again, or this awesome Genji clip again. Huge plays. Oh, actually goes in there and gets a triple kill. Quadruple kill. Very nicely done. And finally gets the Zarya. Well played. Literally 8. Aww. So it looks like we're going to have a swap out, and we're going to have a slight pause while we wait for the teams to swap. In the meantime, I'm going to take a little break myself, get some chips and some water. So I'm going to put you guys on hold real quick. Be sure to stick around, though, because this fight's only getting started.
Now entering King's Row.
That was a very quick switch out. Holy cow. I was like sitting here eating some chips, man. You guys can probably hear the bag, drinking my water, like chilling back. I look at the screen and they're like, is everybody ready? And I'm like, no. Looks like we're chilling here at King's Row. So King's Row is a control point map followed by a payload map. So basically, Team B, or the attacking team, which looks like it's going to be Team Blue Crew. Yeah, Team Blue Crew. They're going to have to attack, get the point, and then push the payload. Now I'm actually going to let you guys take a look at Calypso here while I switch up the names real quick.
Always liked working with you two. You have
Blue Crew.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Sight of one of my finest kills. That day, I felt alive.
You know, guys, I do not give the Zenyatta cam enough love. It looks like Calypso's, you know, she's been missing, or he's been missing some love, right? So let's see how this game pans out with the Zenyatta main. Actually, no, man. I kind of want to get that Graffiti in there, because Graffiti is a very good McCree, as from what we can see, right? He's just on fire tonight.
Attack commencing.
Let's take a look at the McCree cam. As you guys can see, McCree is on defense once again with his team, his band of golden armor enemy, or golden weapon team, right? McCree's gonna hop in here, try to get a couple headshots on Diva. Get a couple shots, rolls in there, takes a huge shot. Oh, a huge shot, and Alfredo Jones gonna kill that Tracer, man. Rolls in there and gets that nice, very nice stun grenade out. Notices the Genji behind him, trying to get a couple headshots on them as well. Throws out the stun grenade and finally gets Siam as well. Very nice shots. Ooh, taking out Diva, man. Has a Discord orb on him, but unfortunately doesn't kill him, man. He's still going on, still going in. Let's see if we can't push in here a little harder. As you can see, we're kind of waiting for all the ults of each team to go up. Basically, what we want to see is a bunch of ult pushes, it looks like, from Team Blue Crew. Oh, I'm sorry, from Team Barbaric, right? Barbaric's waiting for those ults to get all the way up, because once they are, that means they can push in. Oh, here we go with Graffiti's ult. Takes out a couple kills. Oh, but Genji's gonna hop in here. Huge. Doesn't quite get the kills he was looking for, though, and gets eliminated by Graffiti pretty quickly. Graffiti is just doing massive work today. It doesn't look like Blue Crew might not be able to keep this point, or might not be able to get this point. Oh, Blue's crew gets it taken out in the end there. Let's keep an eye on Graffiti again. As you guys see, Graffiti is paying off in dividends with his huge McCree abilities. He's gonna try to take out this, take out this Zarya here, get a couple headshots on her if he can. He's really doing work with that 6-shooter, man. Has a Discord over on him, but just stays in Lucio's zone and gets healed up again, taking out that Reinhardt shield pretty quickly. Rolls forward, and finally gets a huge kill along with Zarya's ability. But unfortunately, Zenyatta pops his ult pretty quick. Now let's see. Ooh, couple of nice headshots on Same. Once again, taking him out. Alfredo Jones taking him out as well. Can he get the Zenyatta? Yes, he can. Very well done by Graffiti here. Showing his dominance. Taking out Anna as well. This is the guy to watch if there was a guy to watch, guys. And that was a tongue twister, if there ever was a tongue twister. Huge plays by Graffiti, man. He is really holding on this point for himself. Taking out those big kills, making those big plays. I can't even take my eyes off him, man. That's how good he is. But I do have to switch over because it looks like we have a Reaper coming in from Same. He's gone from Genji to Reaper, and I kind of want to see what he's going to do with that switch. And it looks like we have a McCree coming out of Alfredo Jones as well. Let's take a look and see if Alfredo can live up to the legend, to the myth that is McCree. He's got his ult ready. He's actually going to pop it at the very top here, but it looks like we're going to have a lot of ults coming in here for any second now, especially from the defensive team who have quite a few ults ready. You can actually see both teams, defense on the right, offense on the left, really trying to push in there. Barriers going up left and right, but it doesn't look like anybody's going to pop their ult quite yet. At any point, Zarya could get her ult, and that would mean that they have a Graviton Bomb to use all their ults on. Looks like Team Blue Crew's actually going to get pushed back a little bit here. And here comes the high noon from Alfredo Jones. Gets 3 kills with it. Very well done, Alfredo. And here comes the defensive fire at will. But it looks like Reaper's actually going to get powered up and not going to be able to capitalize on that. And he's going to have to fall back to his teammates. But at the same time, a huge push is coming in from the Blue Crew. And it looks like they might actually take this point after all. No, looks like Lucio is going to pop his ult, like giving his team some huge defense. Going to be able to push the Blue Crew right off the point, hopefully. Let's see what they can do, man. Blue Crew's got to get in there as quick as they can. And Lucio on Blue Crew drops their own beat as well. They might be capitalizing on this point. Same does a huge Reaper kill and actually takes out 4 people on the Barbaric Esports team. That might be the game winning. That might be the play they needed to get this point, and they do get this point. Very well done. Very well done by the Blue Crew. Just barely making it in past the Barbaric Esports team. Oh man, here we go. Let's take a look at the Syme cam. Really get to know Syme pretty well because he has been on fire this entire game. In fact, he just got off fire now that I look at it. Gonna hop on the graffiti cam in a second here, but it looks like Syme's putting out some good damage here. Really just going in and blasting them with those huge shotguns in each hand. Ow! But here comes the hammer down, and Globex, Syme finally gets eliminated by Globex as Reinhardt. Looks like Tracer's actually gonna get powered up for the red team. Very interesting choice of a power up, but she does get powered up, goes in there, does a little bit of damage, but it's not enough to get the Barbaric Esports off that point. Let's get back to that graffiti cam, man. Graffiti, as always, getting those headshots. And here goes his ult with the high noon. Might not be enough, though, because unfortunately the game gets paused. Who gave him the pause, man? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, he DC'd. Who DC'd? Ah, somebody DC'd from the Blue Crew team. Who DC'd, I wonder? I don't know, man. But we're about to see that huge ult from Graffiti. I wonder if a pause affects his ult. Because that might make it so that he can't ult anymore, right? Or that his ult goes off prematurely because they paused it. In the meantime, I'm gonna switch over to the face cam just because I can. Agent Sly, welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you on. Might as well transition over to the face cam. Where we at? There we go. So from what I'm seeing, Graffiti is doing a hell of a lot of work for his team, guys. Excellent job by Graffiti on the McCree main. Of all things, you know, who would have guessed that McCree would go in this hard? But when you go in as McCree, you go in pretty hard, apparently. I'm liking this McCree cam, man. I really am, from Graffiti. But at the same time, we do have some good moves, especially coming in from Sam on the other team. He's getting a lot of that DPS. He was getting a lot of it as Genji, and he got a good amount of it as Reaper as well. I think the switch was warranted. But we do have to see whether McCree can be taken out for Graffiti, because otherwise they're not going to get past that wall of, you know, the American 6-shooter, right? And welcome to the stream. If you're new here, please leave a follow. Oh, the Heineken, welcome to the stream. You missed a great game. There's a McCree here. McCree is the guy who has a 6-shooter, and he has just been going in. I really am liking him. I'm really like overhyping him way too much. Korean Cactus, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, bud. We got the game paused, as you can see. We're actually just pausing to catch up the stream. Are we really catching up the stream? Is that why we're paused? Boom. No, the stream's ready. Fucking knew it, said Globex. Oh, so they're catching up on the stream. Yeah. Come on in the stream. But he said he'll be here soon, actually, for the views. We're okay with it. We only got 5 people in here, guys. We do need more people in the stream. So if you guys want to hype it up, be my guest. I love having people on the show. A little drama goes a long way, you know. So they're trying to excite some drama for you guys. I kind of want to see if there's anybody in the stream who is interested in seeing a specific character. Please let me know. You can stream snipe me, but you gotta donate. Oh, that's so nice. So, oh, do they have another streamer as well? Oh, they might have another streamer. I don't know. Anyway, we do have the pause. Globex. Oh, Globex. Globex is doing another stream. I got you. So some of these guys actually stream themselves while they play. But yeah, I'm really liking the graffiti cam, man. This McCree is where it's at right now. I also need to look at Alfredo Jones playing Tracer, man. He's probably doing a little bit of work that we haven't seen just quite yet. So next time we get in there, I'm gonna look at the Tracer cam and see what she's been up to lately. Let's take a look here. Green Cactus 23. How long have you been here, man? Did you just hop in? Because if so, you missed a pretty good game so far. The teams are pretty even. I think Blue Crew does have 1 point up, but then again, Barbaric Esports is showing their dominance on defense right now, and it is coming out pretty well. Graffiti as their McCree is doing an excellent job. But we have seen Blue Crew with 1 point so far, so I'm really waiting to see what comes out of Barbaric Esports at this moment. All right, we finally got somebody in. I think Calypso is ready. Loading into the map, they say. We got a high noon coming out of McCree, so I'm going to watch that as it happens. Actually, let's do a little Alt-Tab, transition. And you guys just barely get to see that McCree pull out his ult. Didn't really get too many kills with it. Had to drop it immediately after things went in. But looks like McCree's going to get that boost from Lucio now, and he's going to try to go in for the kill. I actually think Zarya's going to pop her ult pretty soon. Might use on the Roadhog. Since game started, been here since map 1. Well, hey, you've been seeing how awesome this game has been, man. I am loving it so far. Looks like once again, it does look like Team Team Barbaric is gonna take out this point. Pretty decisive defense we got going on here. I'm gonna make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, and you are. Pretty decisive defense over here. Very strong. It looks like we only got 27 seconds left for the red team. They're gonna have to pull out a huge pull here. Tracer's got her ult, so I'm expecting her to drop that anytime soon, as does Sam. So whenever we see the Tracer drop her bomb, we'll probably see Sam do the same thing. But it looks like they're actually all gonna get their ult from Orisa. Orisa's got a huge damage boost going out to each one of them. Tracer's gonna try to get in here. You gotta use your ult right now. Get in the back and just throw it at him. Throw that ult in there. Throw it. Yeah. Well played. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough because the entire team behind her has died. Oh, man. Let's kick the Anacam just for a surprise. Reinhardt's going to come in here and just swing through the Tracer. It looks like Alfredo Jones is once again going to go down, and that might be the game. Round 1, only 1 point for Barbaric, or for the Blue Crew.
Score 0-1.
Now let's see if the Blue Crew has a strong enough defense to actually keep their to make this win come through, because getting only 1 point is not the best. It's not what you want. But I have seen them with some very strong defense, and they just might be able to hold it off. It looks like they're actually going to get a Symmetra, possibly. Nah, they switched over to a Mercy. Symmetra would have been awesome to see, though. I do love watching a Symmetra game just because she brings in that teleporter and the defense shield. I feel like the defense shield can be very pivotal at certain points of the map. Just gonna fly through the map. Ooh, fish and chips. Hey, I could use a soda right now. Actually, a grape soda right now would be amazing. I don't know why, but it would be. Let's take a look at the Blue Crew here. Blue Crew here going to go defense this time. And hopefully if they want to win this game, they're really going to have to buckle down and hold that point. They can't even let them get to that square back there, which is going to be very difficult for the blue team to accomplish, but they can do it. It's definitely possible. Let's take a look at the Alfredo Jones cam going in as the soldier. We got Graffiti in the back. We're probably going to get a lot more of his cam as well, but in the meantime, got to get the Alfredo Jones cam, see what he's doing. By the way, guys, is there anybody specific you guys do want me to watch? Because I can definitely pull up whoever. Right now, I'm going to take a look at Alfredo Jones. I might take a look at Sweeney Hurt Jr. just because he was the one who invited me to the game as well. Playing around with their little, with their sprays there. So it looks like Alfredo Jones is going to stick back in the back there. We do have what looked like a May coming in, but we do have a Hanzo coming out from the Barbaric crew. I kind of want to get on this Hanzo cam as well. Let's take a look at Soldier, though, as he goes in, getting a little bit of damage on the Reinhardt. Not a whole lot, though. Reinhardt's got to put up his shield and slowly walk away. Alfredo Jones thinking about going for the flank, doesn't quite yet. Gonna stay, as you notice, Alfredo Jones is really staying back as far as he can. He's trying to get the damage, gets the damage on the Ana, falls back, gets the heals, puts him down, tries to heal up his team as well. Gonna come in here, see if he can get this McCree. Unfortunately, almost gets taken out by the McCree, barely survives. Gets swung on by Graffiti, or gets swung on by Barbaric. It looks like Barbaric might take this point pretty quickly. That'd be a shame because I want to see more action. Let's see what Hanzo's been doing lately, man. Hanzo going in, getting a couple kills as well. Hanzo really gonna try to get this Reinhardt if he can. Unfortunately, he does have everybody marked, so it's not too much to worry about there. Seeing people, looks like they are gonna take this point very decisively and quickly as well. They got plenty of time to push it, and they only got to push it a few feet, and they're already controlling that area. Check it out, man. Looks like Barbaric's going to go ahead and use their Hanzo. Hanzo doing excellent work here. Noticing that, the entire team is back at the point. Doesn't really look like they're going to be able to contest this. And I think with that, Hanzo is actually showing the most action in this game so far. Or showing the most action right now because that point's going to get capped very quickly. They've already reached the first point. And it looks like they only got a few more meters to go. Hanzo's got his ult completely ready. Zarya pulls out her ult. Hanzo is just barely getting his, and that's the game. Very quick game. All they had to do was push it a little farther, and so that score is going to go to Barbaric. To Volskaya. It's 1v1 now, guys. But that game was went very, very strongly towards Barbaric's Esports there.
Play of the match.
Oh, let's see this play of the game, man. This is going to be awesome. McCree takes out the Genji. Goes in, takes out the other McCree as well. Oh, and takes out this Miata. I remember that play. That was a very good play. Let's see if we can't transition over to Volskaya. Volskaya is going to be an interesting map, guys. But let me go ahead in here and change the scores. It looks like we got a 1-1 game now. So apparently Route 66 just was not the map for Barbaric, but King's Road definitely was. And with a score of 1-1, it looks like we're going to go into overtime at Volskaya. I want mercy on me, Swoon. I don't know if you guys saw that in the chat in the corner there. Volskaya Industries, guys. Very big map. Oh, wow. I always forget that there's like giant robots overlooking this entire map. But they are huge and they are awesome. Let's see if we can give you guys some interesting vantage points that you wouldn't normally see in the gameplay. Look at this, man. So this is just a factory. This is an iceberg factory. Once again, you got a huge robot right here. It'd be very cool if these robots kind of moved around with the game. I think personally that'd be awesome, man. Looks like we got the blue crew on defense and the Barbaric Esports guys on offense. Barbaric's actually going to go with a Sombra. Very interesting choice. And blue crew is going to go with a Hanzo. These are going to be the two people I will probably take a look at the most. In fact, I'm going to start with the Sombra cam right now.
Yonda.
Tionda. Tionda.
Attack commences.
I've never heard that. Tionda. Tionda. I don't know what that means. I'm hoping they stick with Sombra. Sombra would be a very interesting player. Of course, they could use a... They got 2 healers already. They do have a tank. They could use a soldier instead of Sombra, but I would love to see the Sombra gameplay. From Graffiti. Graffiti put in work as McCree. Maybe he is a specialty character. It looks like they're going to stick with Sombra. Very interesting plays. So I'm going to actually just keep my hands on the Sombra cam and the Hanzo cam, man, because these are 2 are going to be the deciding factors in the game. Sombra puts out a teleporter, tries to get up there, misses the teleport, interestingly enough. But he's going to get behind the team, going to see if she can't find herself an Ana. Actually crouching, so she doesn't get heard. Go ahead and hacks the big health kit, takes out this soldier. Oh, puts an escape pod and gets out of there because she knows she's being caught by the Hanzo. But she might be able to fight this Hanzo, actually, you don't know. If you guys didn't notice, Graffiti as Sombra actually can see other players' outlines, and so she knows where everybody is at all times, which is a very interesting perk of hers. She's gonna come in here and try to get this Ana from behind. She's really looking for that big pick, and once she gets that huge pick, she's gonna tell her team, hey, you know, we got him. Unfortunately, she gets put to sleep. Not the best. Let's take a look at the Hanzo cam, man. Hanzo's coming in here on the defensive team. Fredo Jones just trying to get a couple picks here and there. Notices a Mercy who's completely out of place, but, you know, couldn't quite punish her for it. They're trying to take out this Pharah up top. As you can see, defense and offense are really just waiting for their ults to come up. No picks have been made from either side yet. Hanzo's going to go ahead and mark the entire team, the entire of the Barbaric Esports team. Entirety, I should say. He's going to go in here and try to get Lucio, try to get Reinhardt as well, but it looks like his team's kind of getting wiped a little bit, and they're going to have to fall back. Esports coming in here making plays. They actually had their McCree come back, switch from Sombra to McCree, and they actually do have a Pharah now, which is going to mean that they have a huge, huge damage output compared to the blue team. Now let's hop in here, see what Reinhardt's going to do on his first little bit bout. Reinhardt's going to come in here, and as you do with Reinhardt, you just going to walk in with the shield, man. You're going to notice that this Roadhog is a little out of place. And go ahead and walk out there. Looks like we missed the Hanzo main, whatchamacallit, missed his ult, but then he fell back and actually became McCree, so Hanzo switched to McCree pretty quickly. Oh, and there we go, Globex taking out Siam and Blue, gonna try to get this Roadhog as well, and does get the Roadhog. Very strong plays, very dominant plays here. The other Reinhardt's gonna come around the other side and try to hammer it down, but unfortunately, it looks like Pharah uses her ult to take care of the rest of the team, and that's gonna be the game too, Barbaric. With 5 minutes to spare, that was a very quick round.
Score 0-2. Switching
5 minutes and 25 seconds to remain. You guys may have noticed, but the minute they got that first point, they were already going towards that second point, and they got it very quickly with that single first push. Let's take another look. I kind of... Oh, can you read that? No, I think that's an Omnic, so you can't read it. That would be some very cool stuff to read, man. Nah, I saw an Omnic. I can't read that. Ooh, we're gonna fly out here. Take a look at the map a little bit more. I'm kind of interested to see what goes on. Look at Zarya. Very cool. And who is this up top? We've never seen her before. I don't think she's a character, but she does look very similar to Zarya. She looks very similar to Zarya as far as the body type goes and the strength. Very strong muscles. Very similar to this character. I wonder what kind of lore goes on with this map. Look at that huge crane. Why would you ever need to pick something up and put it up there? See, this crane makes sense. But that one's just... I don't know. Oh. Looks like we got a couple more seconds to go. Both teams are getting ready. We actually got a Symmetra coming out of the offensive team. Very interesting. Sweet Junior went from Mercy to Symmetra. That means they're only gonna have one healer, which will be the Ana. I'm not sure if I agree with this play, but I definitely think it's interesting. Oh, there you go. Switches back to Zenyatta. We got 2 healers in here after all.
Capture.
Let's actually take a look at this Zenyatta cam. Zenyatta's gonna go in, probably get a couple of Discord orbs and a couple of healing orbs on his Reinhardt. Looks like he's gonna go in here, try to get a full load off. Doesn't quite get him, but they do have the sight of Hanzo. Let's actually switch over to Alfredo Jones, see if we can't see what he's seeing. They got a Hanzo and Genji duo here. So I'm actually going to be looking forward to what they can pull out with their Genji and Hanzo team. Hanzo gets stunned just a little bit. But as long as he can get these shots in, he'll be good to go. Blue Crew trying to get this point. McCree versus Hanzo battle. Looks like Hanzo's going to go ahead and leave that fight. Tries to get the Lucio if he can. Doesn't quite get the shots off, but is able to get D.Va before she flies out of the way. Looks like not a lot of kills going on either side. Sam is taken down. The Genji is taken down, but Hanzo trying to get these headshots. Misses the hook. Good for him, because otherwise he would have been pulled right in. He's actually going to go in right on this Roadhog here. Oh, McCree pulls out a high noon, and then Roadhog eliminates our Hanzo there, so we don't get to see the rest of it. But I do kind of want to see what Graffiti is doing, man. Graffiti cam is always a good cam to be on. Goes in there, gets some pretty nice headshots on Zarya. Looking for who else he can take. Rolls forward. It looks like he uses his roll more than anything just to move forward. He doesn't even use it to dodge often. But McCree's going to come in here, try to look at the flank, make sure nobody's flanking him. Looking in the corners, looking around. Notices a Zenyatta who is way out of place. Takes him out fairly quickly. Let's take a look at let's take a look to the left. See if you can get that Zarya, man. There you go, Graffiti. Tries to get the Zarya. Unfortunately, can't get too many shots on him. Let's switch over to the Hanzo cam because he does have his ult ready. Looks like he's going to use his ult the minute Zarya puts out her ult as well. Looks like there's a cluster there, man. Might want to put that ult out now. Ooh. Doesn't quite put it out yet, but is going to try to take out this Roadhog if he can. Lucio pops his ult, meaning that the defensive team is going to come in here and take down the Blue Crew. Once again, Barbaric showing their defense is very strong, even though they only have a few people left up. Oh. Actually, let me switch the names real quick because I didn't do that before. Esports. Looks like we got High Noon coming in. Unfortunately, Graffiti gets taken out before he can complete it. And blue.
60 seconds remaining.
Zenyatta puts down his little tag, but we only got 60 seconds to live, man. I don't know if he can put down the tag. Very safely. He's got his ult ready. The entire team for Blue Crew has their ult ready. It's only a matter of time. I kind of want to get to the Hanzo cam, but maybe Siam's going to get his bolt out first. Siam very close to popping his ult. Oh, but here comes the Hanzo, man. Huge ult there. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Looks like they're still going to try to contest this point, though. Takes out the Ana. Going to take out the D.Va as well if he can. Gets up top for a better his height advantage. D.Va's got Discord orb on her now, so she's definitely going to go down, and that might be the point. The point just might go to the blue team. There we go. And D.Va looks like she's just going to suicide off because she knows that that point's gone. There's no point in contesting it. She's going to go ahead and suicide off and join her teammates. Looks like Hanzo is ready to go. Getting his ult up pretty quickly. Let's take a look at Genji cam. Genji's going to go ahead and they got to get this point pretty fast if they want to win. 38. They only got 3 minutes and 44 seconds to do it. Genji's going to go ahead. Possibly pull out his ult right now. Taking out the Ana as soon as he sees him. Isn't quite able to kill her though. Going to go ahead and take out this Roadhog if he can. Oh, reflects the McCree High Noon shot. Very impressive. Unfortunately, he does get taken out in the end. Reinhardt doing the best he can to hold on to this point. And he's doing a pretty good job, but does get taken out. Calypso and CM all taken out. In the end, defense holds the point very decisively. It looks like they're going to have to get 1 or 2 more pushes in before they're going to be able to take it from the Barbaric Esports team. Let's hop over to Zenyatta cam, actually. Nah, of course we're going to the Hanzo cam. Here we go. Hanzo. There's Hanzo. Oh, Hanzo actually went... No, where is he? Where is he? There you go. Hanzo cam. There we go. Found it. Let's take a look at Hanzo, man. Puts out the mark. Trying to get a kill on this Reinhardt. Possibly going to take him. Here he goes. Possibly going to take this Reinhardt if he can. Goes for the D.Va. Going for the shots on the Ana in the back. If he can get that headshot, that would be perfect. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like too many ults are up yet. We only got 1 ult for Ana on the Barbarics and 1 ult for Zenyatta on the Blue Crew. So that means that Blue Crew is going to unfortunately go down because they're not going to have much pushing power just quite yet. With that, it looks like the Barbaric team is actually going to push out forward a little now. Kind of assert their point and let them know that you guys can't get past us. Now they're going to fall back, take their time, hold on to that point. They know that they got this in the bag. Hopefully, they think. At the same time, we do have the ults getting ready for the Blue Crew. Zenyatta puts down his little spray there. Let's get some Zenyatta love in here, man. Tries to get a couple balls onto D.Va. Long shots are where it's at with Zenyatta, man. Puts a Discord orb on the D.Va. Gets one on the Roadhog upstairs, and the minute he gets that Discord orb on him, they're gonna take a ton of damage. So he's doing really well there. Unfortunately, the Reinhardt shield does block a lot of orbs, so he's not gonna be able to do too much around it. But that Roadhog there is kind of out of place, and they might be able to take him out in the end. So they are doing some excellent damage up here, but we really are waiting for the ults to come out for both teams. It looks like they are coming out right about now. Let's actually get up top and see what's gonna go down. Looks like Zarya's ult charging her ult, but we do have an ult from Hanzo. Oh, huge ult coming in. Oh man, taking out the Hanzo. But not quite, not anybody else, but does get a good kill on the Hanzo. Very well done by the D.Va. Now, I definitely want to see this Hanzo pop his ult at any time, but we're actually going to go towards the Genji cam. Genji always gets in there and gets some pretty good ults. I think they're waiting on the Zarya. This is going to be their last shot. All the ults are going to come out at one time, guys, so I'm going to keep an eye on Genji, then immediately switch over to Hanzo. Whichever comes first. Genji looks like he's going to get ready, getting into position here. Going to hop up into the sky. Here you go. It's not high noon because, oh, Genji's going to ult and immediately take you out with 3, hopefully. Oh, no, Genji gets pinned. But Genji goes in there and gets a couple kills before he dies. Huge ults coming out every left and right. But unfortunately, that weren't enough because Mercy has her Valhalla to bring the whole team back. With that, it looks like it's going to be a wipe for the Blue Crew, and that's going to be the game going to the Barbaric Outlaws. Very well done game overall.
Final score 1-2.
And that means that the Barbaric team is going to take it. Well done. Well done. And let's see what the play of the game was.
Play of the match.
Play of the game actually goes to Mercy. I rarely see this, man. 3 teammates